Hey, it's Wendy Collier of wendycollier.com. I empower women to unleash their soul fuel and profit from their passion, making a difference in their lives and in the world. And today I'm going to answer a question that someone wrote me with. And I have recently promised to answer some of these questions more directly by video. So here we go. Wanda wrote in and asked, actually, she said, honestly, I don't have a clue as to where to begin to start a business. Wanda, you're not the only one who has asked me this question or made that statement. So that's why I decided to devote this video to this. You have definitely captured the way that a lot of people feel, pretty overwhelmed, because truly there's a lot to do, right, to start. But the key is really to begin and get that momentum going. So I'm going to give you 3 ways to do that today. I'm also going to give you a financial incentive to do so, because I believe we all need cheerleaders on our court, rooting us on, telling you you can do this because you can. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And also, I think we need a little financial help along the way, so I'm willing to do that. So be sure to keep your ears perked to hear about it, okay? So the 3 steps I'm going to give you are very practical, concrete things to do, because I believe in the power of momentum. Once you begin to do these things, you'll feel like your dream is becoming real. And you will get really excited and start to feel like the CEO of your own company. And I want you to have that experience. So many women that I talk to stop at the I don't know how. And their dreams pretty much die at the end of that question. There are answers to all of those questions, and I'm going to provide some of those to you today, okay? So the first thing that I suggest that you do to get the ball rolling is to go to LegalZoom.com. That's LegalZoom.com. I am not an affiliate or a partner of any kind. I just find their service really easy to use and their pricing very good. My suggestion is to go ahead and form a corporation. Okay, so what's typically recommended in the beginning is to form an LLC, which has benefits that are better than being just a sole proprietor. Now, I'm not a legal professional or a tax accountant by any means, so you want to consult those folks for more extensive questions around this, but you can't do any harm at all by going ahead and moving forward with an LLC. That's a limited liability corporation. Okay, so also this will give you an EIN, which is an employee identification number, and employer identification number. You can take that to a bank for a small business loan. You can start to build your business credit with it, etc. It's just like a social security number for an individual, but it's a identification number for a company. And that's the kind of paperwork that you would receive from LegalZoom once you start the process. Okay, so the financial incentive I'd like to give you here is that for anyone who does this between the date of this video and October 15th, 2014, for the first 5 people, I should say, who not only go ahead and take that action to begin their dream, but also have spoken with me and we've mutually decided that we would be a good match as coach and client, and you've decided and we both together determined that it would be a good relationship to go ahead and move forward in terms of private work together. If we decide to do that, longer term private work, and you've gone ahead and done this today or in the next couple of weeks, I will reimburse the cost of you starting your LLC. Now, the package that I'm referring to is the economy basic package that LegalZoom has right now. As of the date of this video, it's $149. And there's a state filing fee that is something that you'll need to take care of on your own, but I will certainly reimburse you for the $149 fee, again, for the first 5 people who also decide to continue on in deeper work with me. And I've also chosen you as a client. I find that very important to make sure we're a good match to move forward. I absolutely love supporting women in starting and launching their dreams, and get so much fulfillment out of that experience. And that is what I teach too, for you to be finding the thing that fulfills you as well. Okay, so that is my offer to you in terms of supporting your efforts. And I know financially things can be a little tough sometimes. So, okay, a couple more steps that you can take today to get started is along the lines of naming. So I'm going to give you a naming strategy to make this easy for you that you can also use to set up your LLC. And that is to just start with your first and last name. And then add on to that worldwide or global, comma, LLC. Okay, this makes it really simple. This can be your parent company from which you have many child companies underneath it. So it's the umbrella company. It's not a big deal or that important that that name be, you know, super perfect. Okay, you can have DBAs all over the place. You can have lots of DBAs for other names and other sub brands. But for now, if you're stuck about what to name your company, I just suggest starting with your first and last name, and then again with the worldwide or global at the end of that, because you really need to have a strong online presence, and that online presence should be giving you global business, right? It opens the doors worldwide. And so that's a really legitimate name because you'd be getting business from all over the world. Yeah, sounds good, huh? Let's see. All right, so moving on to get your domain. The same thing. I suggest just starting with your first and last name. WendyCollier.com is my domain. You can certainly start with that for yourself. If it's taken, you could do maybe your first and then your middle initial and your last name.com, or you know, if WendyCollier.com was taken, I would have done WendyCollierWorldwide.com. So that's an option for you to take your first, your last name, worldwide.com. Something to keep in mind is that you can create an unlimited number of subdomains off of your domain. So you don't lose the opportunity to be creative and create other names. So for example, I have WendyCollier.com/SoulFuelBiz as one of my subdomains, and I have many, many others like that. And you have that opportunity too. So don't feel like you're getting stuck or pigeonholed in a particular area. I'm just trying to get you up and running because I know the power of momentum, and I understand that once you begin to take these steps and your dream becomes more real, that you're going to get what you need in terms of some energy around this, some positive momentum moving forward, okay? And also, just think about how important this is, right, for your life to start to build the structure and the infrastructure that holds your dream. That's really what this is about. Unfortunately, a lot of the women that I talk to really do stop at that I don't know how. And that's kind of where a lot of dreams die at the end of that question. It's puzzling because there are answers out there, and I'm giving you a few today just to give you some ideas. Now, if you've already done one or two of these things, that's okay. Maybe I've given you a new idea to think about. And again, for the first 5 people who decide to go ahead and powerfully step into their dream and get their LLC set up, and also set up a call with me so we can explore the opportunity to work together. And if that is a good match, I will reimburse your fee to set up your LLC, the $149. And also to think about your name as being your first and last name, and as well as your domain. So to get started, if you want to take advantage of that financial incentive that I just gave you, go ahead and go to WendyCollier.com, look at the lower right hand corner of the screen, and you'll see a pop-up that says Let's Talk or Contact. And you can go ahead and book a free 30-minute session with me, no pressure at all. We're just going to explore kind of what you're up to, what's going on, and I'll provide some support for you and some next steps that you can take and try to help you get more clear on your plan, okay? So I hope this video was helpful for you. Wanda, thank you again for writing in. Others of you, if you would like me to answer your question, I'm happy to do that. Just email me. You can do that through the website as well. And I'll be doing as many of these as I can, okay? Alrighty, so go ahead and go over to LegalZoom.com, set up your LLC, and I hope to hear from you soon. It was lovely to be with you again in video, and I look forward to talking with you more personally. Okay? Take care for now. Take care always. Bye for now.